Hello, everybody. This is Henry Badger here. A buddy of mine requested that I read a story that I found, well, that they found on the internet, and they just wanted me to read it. So I've got my Blue Yeti here. I apologize if the sound isn't quite right, or you might be able to hear like cars or just something, Okay. So without further ado, we're gonna read the story that they sent me. Let's see. It is called Innocence Hearts. Okay. It is a anime slash mango story, and we're just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna skip the character description because if you know the anime, I guess, then you'll know the characters, but I feel like it's better if I have no idea what we're reading about. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is apparently, according to this is from Ren's POV. The streets were lit up by hanging lanterns dangling off the edges of buildings and posts. The spring was still chilled by frost. The Akuma has to be around here. The small town was quiet, but there was a bad aura about it. I can feel it. I'm gonna do voices. Really bad ones, obviously, but I'm just gonna do it, Okay, here we go. We're just gonna continue through this. My hands froze over with the ice radiating from my innocence. I scanned the area. I can see the specters wandering a small cemetery nearby. I walked over to the edge of the fence. Looking in, I saw a little girl in a nightgown. Her ghost is new. The despair was overbearing. She might be the next Akuma I destroy. ... She looked over to me, smiling gleefully. She's probably happy to be seen by someone. This voice does not help. Okay. I smiled a small smile back at the girl. I smiled a small smile. I smiled a small smile. I smiled a small smile. Say that 10 times fast. Alright. Boom! There were explosions coming from the other side of town. The girl looked over to the gunshots. Tears welling in her eyes, stars began spreading across her small body until she was completely black. She dissolved to nothing, dragged away by the breeze. My smile going with her. Slowly, I looked over to the left. The Akuma was approaching an old cottage. Ice seeped out from under my feet, spreading to every step. I lunged forward, skating across the path of icy innocence. Out of context, there's just... I'm just really confused, but okay. It's not bad. I've definitely read worse. Alright, let's continue. I could hear the screaming. Just a bit further. Yeah, I'm doing voices. I apologize. The scene was horrific. Ashes of the Akuma's victims were lying across the ground, and the places where they had once called home ablaze. Okay, this is apparently level 2, according to the thing. I focused on the Akuma. It was the same jester mask as all the others. I sprung into the air, shooting large shards of ice to the Akuma. It disintegrated on contact. It was a hologram then? A sharp pain shot across my back. The ground hit hard. I choked. The bloody flavor in my mouth tasted like metal. Oh, jeez, I don't know what to do for this character. Are you alright? That voice. It was soft, yet alarmed and worried. Yeah, I'd say. I slowly pushed myself into a crouched position, reaching in behind me. I was reaching for the bullet. My hands quivered, nearly numb. I could see my skin turning black as I tried to reach. I could hear other people behind me battling the Akuma. I can't reach it. Not in this state. Footsteps pounded over to my bloody spot on the ground. Hi! I look up. A white-haired boy in a red and black uniform was sitting beside me. How are you? Get it out, I demanded. What? He was obviously concerned that it was too late, my skin already completely black. Pull out the damn bullet. He reached over and grabbed it. Okay, out of story here. That voice totally reminds me of the dude from Leo and Satan. Fair trade. I've got the stuff that you need. Okay, anyway. He reached over and grabbed it. It stung. Oh, hang on. Somebody made a typo here. It stung. He pulled the sharp projectile. It stung. He. Okay. It stung. He pulled the sharp projectile, protruding from my back. Thanks. I froze over. Completely. And literally. I could tell, even without looking, that he quickly turned to finish off the Akuma. I could barely make out the sound of the explosion directly above me. The white-haired boy, who was now truly beginning to panic, even with the Akuma being gone. Okay, I don't know which character this is. I'm just going to do the deep voice. Someone did just freeze over with ice in a second, right in front of him. Oh no, it's not the same character. Okay, this is a different character. Anyway. Couldn't blame him for panicking at the anomaly. The ice covering me shattered. I stood up, finally looking normal again. I looked over to him. He was easier to see now that my vision was focused. Aside from the pure white hair, he had a red pentacle scar on his forehead, stretching down to his jaw. His left eye colored as if it was a bullseye, completely pitch black, with two bold red eyes. Are you okay? What did you just do? I'm a parasitic type innocence. I can heal myself, I say with a smirk. So you're an exorcist. Why haven't you gone to the Black Order yet? I don't know who... I'm assuming this is an exchange between the characters, so... Mari never did, so why should I? Mari? General Cross Marion. He's the one who taught me to be an exorcist. I'm so edgy. He stared off into space. Clearly, he's met the General before. And then... Hello? Hello? I began waving my hand in front of his face. Are you there? Hello? Still no answer. I reached my hand behind his head, just below his skull. 3, 2, 1, freeze. He jolted out the sudden cold on his back of his neck. Ach! Ach! What was that for? Clearly unaware at my attempts to regain his attention. Well, you weren't answering me, so I used an alternative. So what is your name, anyways? His personality changed. Oh, my name is Alan Walker. General Cross is my master and taught me to be an exorcist, too. He's holding something back. I didn't know he had any other students. Alan continued. And your name is? He smiled. Ren Mickey. Hello, Ren. Okay. There's an author's note at the bottom here. This took forever. Oh well. Turned out good, right? I already have good idea of what should happen for chapter 2. It's just a matter of writing it. Lol. Well, I was a bit close to the microphone. Okay, but anyway, that was the first little part. It continues. The legend continues. If you guys want more, let me know. And I feel really bad. But I'm sorry. Okay. Gotta get the laughs out of me. Okay. Alright. Anyway, if you guys want more, if you guys want me to continue this, or perhaps read something else, or even do like anything really, if you want me to voice out something, I might do it. Yeah, thanks for watching or listening, guys, and I hope you're having a good time, and I hope you didn't cringe to death. Alrighty, my computer just fell asleep. Okay, there we go. We're back. Okay. Yeah, have a good one, guys, and